for Fairman here on third.
5 wide, 4 on the right side.
Looking Dodderman's way, takes the shot for the end zone. Dodderman's got it. Touchdown, Slinger. And that didn't take long.
That is exactly what I saw on tape, and when I talked to Coach Jackman about. He warned me you were going to see maybe 4 or 5 receivers. Unlike that's not a look we typically see out of Slinger, just because he wanted to spread this defense out for Hartford, because he felt that once you could get Dodderman and their other receivers on man coverage, they were going to win that, and that's exactly what happened. So make the adjustment here on the bottom of the screen. Hartford now wins double coverage on Dodderman.
Fairman throws. Weist wide open in the middle of the field, to the 10, to the 5, and to the end zone for 6. Derek Weist scores, and the Owls make the adjustment to beat the adjustment. And no answers so far for the Owls' offensive attack.
See, what Hartford had to do is because they recognized that the Slinger was going to try and do Dodderman on probably a seam route, just by learning from the previous play. So you had a safety that slid over to the top. That opened up the middle of the field for Slinger to hit the seam or hit the slant route to Weist, and that was an easy score for Slinger, 13-0. Yeah, for sure. And Homestead is surprisingly a team that's just not defended the run very well this season. They've allowed 170 yards per game on the ground. Really not typical for a Homestead football program. So Slinger, if they're going to have a chance to win this game, running the ball is going to be certainly a key, and we're seeing it here early. When we're talking about Adebago, they move him around quite a bit on the defensive line. They either will play him on the left side or the right side. They also do show different techniques, a 2-point stance, a 3-point, or even a 4-point technique. As far as what Homestead does offensively, you'll see a lot of different looks out of them. They'll see shotgun under center. They do a lot of wing, inverted wishbone. They certainly like to mix it up. But a couple things that did pop out to me on tape was if they're under center, they tend to skew more toward the run game, where in shotgun, they will tend to throw the ball more. Not to say that they won't do a run out of a shotgun, but they just seem to do more runs when they're under center and more passes when they're in the shotgun.
Joseph Ullman on the carry. And Tyler Stanek to make the tackle. A gain of 2. Second down and 8.
On tape, Worthen looked like he had the better arm. It was a little bit more consistent, a little more accurate than Ryan Quinn was. But Quinn is bigger than Jack Worthen from a size standpoint. So when I saw it on tape, Quinn was not as nervous or was more prone to run with the ball. Even I remember watching on the game against East, he was not afraid to drop the shoulder and plow over defenders when I watched the tape against East.
Worthland bobbles the snap, now rolling out right, pressure coming, and he is going to be taken down! Tyler Strupp! And no one was stopping Strupp. A great blitz call from the Owls, and back in midfield, Homestead forced to punt it away.
Came from his middle linebacker spot. No one picked him up front or in the backfield. And that was an easy pursuit of the quarterback for Tyler Strupp. It doesn't get much easier than that. Slinger makes the big stop on third down, and that may be the last.
As far as Hartford's defense is concerned, they seem to have had some great outings throughout the entire season. What do they have to do today to be successful against the Owls' offense?
What Hartford likes to do is they like to play very tight press coverage and almost kind of a cover 3 look. Wide receiver.
Fairman takes a shot, almost has Dodderman again, just outside of his reach.
That was definitely an area on tape that I saw that you could really be vulnerable. It's because Hartford plays so close to the line of scrimmage. Sometimes they only have just one safety, maybe not even any safeties beyond 7 or 8 yards because they play so tight to the line of scrimmage. That really opens up the middle of the football field for a slant route, just like what we just saw. Unfortunately, Slinger just could not connect.
And you gotta wonder, with a guy as talented as number 3 for Slinger, maybe press coverage without any safety help isn't the best route to defend him. We'll see how it develops as Strupp gets this carry. Down near the 31-yard line, Tyler Strupp. On a nice first down carry, the tackle is made by A.J. Pepin. 3rd down and 2.
It was a good hole over the right side between the center and the guard. Decent push, got the kick out. That was a good run up the middle for 8 yards, setting up 3rd and short.